This 6-year-old boy is doing hard labour at Jefferson's orphanage on the outskirts of Monrovia. The children here have been put to work making bricks to help construct a new wing for the orphanage, even though conditions here are so bad the Liberian government declared it unfit for purpose. Most children here at Jefferson's, as in other Liberian orphanages, aren't orphans at all. Poverty in Liberia is so fierce, many parents are willing to hand over their children into the care of private orphanages on the promise of free education and board. But new orphanages are springing up all the time, and some are using children as commodities.
When the children get into these orphanages, sometimes they are trafficked abroad into other African countries where they'll become sexually exploited, or they'll have to work as labourers with no education and very bad conditions. Another scenario is that they'll be taken to adoption agencies who will then get them adopted abroad into America and other rich countries.
Another of Monrovia's growing number of orphanages. This one is run by African Christian Fellowship International, a local charity.
Because you kept me here for 1 hour, you had to pay $1 each.
Self-styled Bishop Ed Kofi is head of the orphanage, which also offers a private adoption service for Western couples. My producer and I posed as a Canadian couple wanting to adopt a child. Even though Canada has banned all adoptions from Liberia, and the Liberian government recently put a moratorium in place, Bishop Kofi was prepared to offer me a child.
If we were to do it,
yes,
it's $5,000 here in Liberia,
yes,
you said yesterday.
Yes, the children can be escorted, or the child can be escorted. And that is somebody from the ministry here, or somebody who is traveling to the States or to the UK or wherever, or Canada. And we have people that come back and forth. So once we got the authority from the adopting parents that I want my child or I want my children to be escorted, they can be escorted.
Later, when I revealed my true identity to the bishop, he sat down to talk with me. But he was unapologetic about continuing his business, despite Liberia's freeze on international adoption. He denied all knowledge of the Canadian ban. For many families, there are only memories and photos. John Vakpola's niece now lives with an adoptive American family. After his sister died in the war, he entrusted her newborn daughter to a charity. He's adamant she was adopted overseas without his consent.
They said that they were going to help in the sense of bringing the little child up, educate the little child, and allow contact between the little child and the parents, for which I am the parent now because I'm the uncle to my niece.
Campaigners say the Liberian government doesn't have the means to police this industry or enforce the moratorium on foreign adoptions, and that as long as there is a demand from the West to adopt African children, Liberia's orphan business will continue to grow. Nadene Ghouri, BBC News, Monrovia.